What's up, gang? It's your boy Burnsy. We're back like cook crack. We're working on this second calligraffiti piece. Going straight in with a Da Vinci Impasto size 6 brush. I'm using this one for like the finer details. I'm going to start off with them on this one. As you can see, I've already chalk lined in the whole layout in the background, and I'm using chalk so I can just wipe that off right at the end. Staying consistent with my brush strokes, making sure that the piece has got the same flow like throughout the whole thing. Yeah guys, this is like a relatively new channel and this is my second long form video that I'm putting up, so if you find this shit helpful then feel free to give me a like, subscribe and comment if you've got any questions. At the minute I'm just going section by section. These are going to be like background pieces, so I'm going to put these in first and then I'm going to shade them and darken them up a little bit. These finer brushes are a lot more technical to use as well, so just take your time a little bit more when you're using them. I'm an absolute sucker for this molowtow gold. I just cannot get enough of it. I've basically been using it in every piece I've been doing recently. And I'm literally just going in and just filling every section that I've mapped out with some calligraphy to get those shapes. Now I'm just going to go in and smooth that out with the old knockoff airbrush, made in China. I'll just use this bad boy on like the finer areas, getting it in there first. Straight over to lighter green, so this one stands out amongst the darker colours that I got underneath there. Make it pop. Damn, that shit's looking vibrant. Just flagrant with the ting. Pop the ruler out for the clean white straights. Currently watching the UFC while recording this. There's nothing quite like therapeutically painting while watching someone get slapped to death in the octagon. in with the lightest green now, just packing out this next section while the other ones are drying off. Snot green up in this bitch. Notice how I left the black gap there between the dark green at the top and the light green underneath, because I'm going to shade off either of those two sides, and then the next section that I'm going to put in is going to look like it's on top of both of those green sections. Layering. Going straight in with them Cali curves now. I love doing these things. Again, I always say, if you're new to doing this, don't worry about pulling them in one stroke. You can do them in like multiple strokes if necessary. Right, I'm getting into the main focal point of the piece now. So notice that I've gone up quite a few brush sizes because I want this bit to look hench and just basically pop out amongst the rest. And the finer details are going to fade into the background. Just making full use of the area and just packing that shit out. Pop the ruler back out again for them clean white straights. Right, got the fat brush out now for this back filling. When you paint like this and you fill a whole section in with one colour, just don't put too much paint on. You're better to go less and build it up as it's putting too much and having like a whole fucking puddle sitting on the canvas. And this little section here is a problem that happens when you don't shake your paint out well enough. It's coming on nicely now, starting to pack that shit out. Because so smooth with them brush strokes. Just gliding along like Torville and Dean. Just same flow, same consistency the whole way through. And just making sure that I stay within those lines of the template that I've originally laid down. With the individual characters themselves that I'm laying down, basically I've been practicing every kind of alphabet since like way back in the day. I've like designed all my own alphabets, like calligraphy style, script style, so I already know like each piece in my head exactly what it's going to look like. Back in with those clean gold straights, and notice this is a section that I was on about that's like lifting off the top of the green. More letters than Royal Mail. Smoother than wet glass. Then rinse, wax, repeat Mr. Miyagi on the other side. Unfortunately, my made in China let me down at this point, so I had to switch over to the molowtow belt on spray can, which I'm using just with the old standard cap. These cans are like really decent for shading because they're like super forgiving and they go on nice and soft. It's always good to take your time when you're layering up a shading like this as well, because you can always add and make it darker, right? But you can never take away if you make it too dark. Next layer going in, just layering that up like a fucking Mr. Kipling cake. Right, going back in with the hench brushes, just getting down to this last couple of layers at this side of the canvas. I forgot to mention, as usual, that I'm working on a 40 by 40 box canvas. This is a canvas that I always use. And I find that like the good quality brushes and the good quality paint definitely help with like building the pieces out and get the look that you're looking to go for. But if you haven't got a lot of money and you don't want to spend a lot of money, you can also make wicked art just with the fucking cheapest shit brushes that you can get and just whack paints too. Right, back in with the fine brush again just to get that depth going on there. I'd always use different size line weights throughout like the whole piece just to create like more detail and that in there as well. More detailed than a fucking Braille handbook. Sweet last layer of the triangle going in there. Guys, I'm going to start trying to upload like one of these tutorials each week as well, and as I get better at the editing side of things, I'll get into like more detail as to what was going on and like why I'm doing certain things. Just don't forget to like and sub if you're learning stuff and you're liking these videos, and then they'll keep going up. Right, now I'm just going to go in on the double white line and then I'm going to backfill to get this triangle shape going in there. I'm going to try and also upload another video each week of me out and about, like bombing and laying down some graph and that as well. Right, now I'm just backfilling the final base layer here, going back in with that gold. Looking like Tutankhamun on the canvas, cuz. Also, if anyone's looking to buy any of these pieces, they're all for sale up on my website, which is BURNZYART.com. Right, down to the two last final touches, going in with this mint green. If you made it to this far in the video, I really appreciate you watching it. And now the very last bit, I'm going over with the black on gold. You literally cannot go wrong with that combination. It's a deadly combination. Nothing quite spells out class like black and gold. Gianni Versace up in this hoe. she is in her final form, in a natural habitat. Damn! The motherfucking big bungalow. Raw sauce. Very exquisite, sir.